right, y'all, we fixed to throw the drone up in there. We're gonna watch the 822 cut some trees. We're gonna try and not kill the drone with the 822. We're gonna watch the 748L2 John Deere skidder ease up out one of these long down roads with a big old drag of wood. Get ready, here we go.
Couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. Get ready for a battle, 'cause you know that I was born for this. I was born for this. Baby, I was born for this. I was born for this. Never met a match I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. Get ready for a battle, 'cause you know I was born. I tell you I was born for this. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now.
Okay, so we're gonna watch Mickey, and I'm gonna give y'all a brief update, I guess you say, on the 853 from John Deere. I think I was saying it yesterday. I think I was. I can't remember. Lots of stuff been going on, but anyway, I'm gonna have to sit down, and we're gonna have to do a video where I just sit down and I talk and I explain with a calm attitude on everything going on with it, but in a rough sense here, or layman's terms, however you want to put it, something is majorly wrong with it. They are trying everything they have, from Dubuque Works in Iowa to Doggett in Houston, to which is headquarters for Doggett, all the way down to the mechanics out here in the field. They are giving it 110% in my honest opinion now. I don't know if my dad's 100% convinced on that, but in my honest opinion, we're at 110% now of them trying to fix it. But it is doing something that they've not seen. I'll go in more detail when we have more time on what they're all doing, but they are running more tests, trying to figure things out. And I know it's going to be very vague, but we've either narrowed it down to we have a hydraulic pump problem or an engine problem. I know that kind of sounds like square one, but that's where we're at. They are working hard on it. They are trying to get it done right this time. We're gonna have to do that needs to be a whole video on its own, because apparently some of my videos have A, rubbed some people wrong, and B, it's kicked a pretty big hornet's nest wide open. Now look at that. I ain't gonna be able to see my loader work now. I got something squeaking. Oh, that's gonna be them brakes. I told you I need to do a video on that. We'll do another one on that another day. I say it's in brakes, I don't know. We just greased a minute ago. He got something squeaking though. We'll check on that in a second. It might be what he's going to check on now. He's booming down and everything. But anyway, we're wrapping our week up. We got, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking. He's got a, what he doing? I see Matt coming with a grease gun. I see Michael out there looking. I see him bent over on the skidder looking. But anyway, sometimes those pins, they load funny whenever you grease them, and they don't get grease all the way around them. So sometimes you got to unload them and grease them in a different position. But we got our quota in today. We're getting we're wrapping up. We got one more load to go for today. Be 55 again for this week. The Tigercat still being our main cutter. If they can't figure anything out with the John Deere here today, I think Monday we're supposed to go pick up a loaner machine from them, and we're going to keep the loaner until they fix our cutter. It won't be leaving the job site. They're gonna have to leave it here and work on it. I run it. Yes, it's fixed. No, it's not. Try something else. But like I said, they are giving 100% on that. So on to the next subject here. I'm asked this past week, since I've gotten this Goodwood, most especially this past week worth of videos, which y'all are over a week behind. I'm trying to catch y'all up by posting weekend videos, but I've been getting several questions. Why aren't y'all cutting chip and saw? Do you sort logs? Why? We're gonna answer two whys right now while we watch Mickey. We're gonna do it pretty quick. It's two, and the other one is why don't y'all have a mulcher go ahead of y'all and clean this mess up? You know, mulch the trash ahead of the cutter, stuff like that. Okay, both of those, as most things do, refer back to cost. It costs extra money to extra fuel, which is money, and time, which is also money, to produce chip and saw. Because instead of just grabbing everything as you come to it, put it in there, delimit, top it, put it in the pile, you're now having to, oh, here's a piece of chip and saw. So you got to pick this one piece up. Oh, we got two pieces here. Pick these two pieces up. Usually you got to do it in one piece at a time, the way you get a good accurate measurement on your top though. Delimit, cut it off at 5 inches, whatever. Put it in the pile. Now instead of having all pulpwood, now you're taking some of your pulpwood and making chip and saw out of it. So for the biggest reason we don't just voluntarily do it is cost. The second reason is we don't have quota for it. There's not a big market for it. This is another video I'll have to get into. We're in a very niche market in Southwest Louisiana. We are like the largest, or one of the largest, paper producing logging industries in America. There are more paper mills and everything around here than you can shake a stick at. There's just not a large market. That's why we work smaller timber than a lot of places work, because we're so pulpwood driven. Whereas in other places, you're lumber driven, you're product driven, as in, you know, lumber, plywood, stuff like that. Yes, we do have lumber, we do have plywood mills, but there's so few of them that not everybody around here are loggers, actual loggers, not pulpwooders like what we are. So must be something going on with it. They're taking it to the truck. Hear our last truck coming in there now. So the pulpwood is very big in our area, very big in our area. That's why we don't. Well, they had a cutoff over. He's going to fish out. That's what he's going after. Anyway, they had our. Let's see the cutout. So you can bring it back. Our markets around here are very highly dependent on pulpwood. The money is just not there for. I mean, it is there. I don't want to come across as that. It's just pulpwood brings so much more and is so much easier to get away, you know, to sell than logs. Because like right now, our clear cut crew that we're cutting beside over here, they're struggling to get quota to keep their job going, and if our timber company give us logs to cut, Michael fixing to take me out, god dang. Anyway, if we were to get pulpwood or get logs given to us, instead of giving us all pulpwood, and the pulpwood mills paying a higher rate for it, it's what's called a blended rate. They take the average of pulpwood and the average of chipping saw, the smaller chipping saw, and they average the two, and then the pulpwood mill pays a higher price for pulpwood, but they're getting premium pine pulpwood. And like the mill that we haul to over here, they need premium pine pulpwood because they're not necessarily making paper, they're making OSB board. So landowner gets a little more, which the logger, we work for a set rate. Our rates don't fluctuate, being a contract crew with the landowner. So they get a little more money for their premium pine pulpwood. We gonna end up with more money because we make the wood easier, so we end up with more loads at the end of the week, typically when we're not on quota, and everybody's happy. And then that leaves the log quotas to go around for what few log clear cut crews there are in our area. The other thing is the mulcher. Again, cost. I had a guy say, well, it would be cheaper to do a mulcher than it would be do a cutter cutting the crap out in front of the wood. And yes, it would, machine cost wise, yes, but then you have to factor in you're having to hire another man now. You got more diesel burning, breakdowns, all that 9-line stuff. And we're not always going to be in second thinning. So when we go back to work in our first thinning, you're not going to be able to run this mulcher up and down the rows, clearing the brush out first. It just isn't going to work. So as you come up on it with the cutter, you just knock it out of the way. If it's dry enough, you run your skidder ahead of the cutter down the down rows and back drag the stuff, back drag the rows, and watch our last truck backing in there. You're not, I don't know, it's just not feasible. I'll watch Michael here before he comes and tries to kill us again. And it's just not feasible to have a a mulcher running ahead of your cutter. Would it be nice? You dang right it would be nice. Look, see, he knows he almost got us. That's why he's blowing that horn. Anyway, that's some good wood. So that's why we don't run a mulcher. That's why we don't run a clear cut or a chipper. That's why we don't run a mulcher ahead of our stuff. Everybody over there going crazy with their horns. Iceman got them freight train horns on his truck. So, not a crazy wild video today, but a very informative video. He's done one of those a little bit. I've got to go get back on the cutter. I think I'm gonna cut one more row, maybe, depending on how much Michael still got over there to skid. Mickey's gonna de-limb this last load here as he loads it, save his wood pile over there. I'm pretty sure what I'm fixing to do is go tell him to clean up that last row I got cut. And between what we got at this loader and the other loader, we are fixing to go home. So, thank y'all so much for watching today's video. Make sure y'all go subscribe for me, please. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you didn't like today's video, hit the thumbs down button. And I'll try harder tomorrow. I promise. So anyway, guys, we're moseying back over here to the track cutter. Hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of drone footage this morning. Y'all seem to really enjoy it. The drone footage from the other week. If I don't break my leg on these slick pine tops. All right, guys, we're out of here. Subscribe, like, comment. Those three things. Now, go do it. We're out of here.